All right, what's up guys? Felix again with another video. In this video, I want to talk about why people don't succeed with the business model of flipping medical commodities. Now, a lot of people want to jump at my neck saying that I'm telling too many people and I'm making the business saturated, but I will explain my position twofold. Number one, if you tell 100 people how to become successful, you tell them, hey, do this step, followed by this step, then the next step. In 6 months, you'll have a $10,000 per month business. 9 out of 10 people won't do it, and they'll have some excuse as to why it doesn't work or whatever the case may be. So a lot of people will make excuses and never actually do it. And that's the reason why 1% of the population has 99% of all the money in the world or in the country, whatever the case may be. So there is no such thing as competition or oversaturation. Yes, there might be, especially in this business, whatever city you're in this country. This business only does work in the United States. You can do it remotely once you set up the business and set up systems and automate it and hire a team. But in order to really get it up off the ground, it's best that you're, on foot building this business up. Now, for myself, I have team employees, so it's a little bit easier, and I don't have to be there 100% of the time doing all tasks of the business. But this business is not an oversaturation concern. In any city you're in, I would say there's 3 to 5 people making all the money. And in my mentorship group, I have about 450 people, and I could tell you probably about less than 10% are actually successful. Why is that? And those people that are actually successful are making anywhere from a few hundred a week to I got a client of mine who's been doing this for almost 2 years, making over 10K a week. So it's all across the board. But why are there so many people that do it, learn about it, know about the potential of this business, and literally only 10% succeed? And it's just like any other business. Now, when I first got into entrepreneurship, it wasn't with the end in mind to start flipping medical commodities. I actually discovered this business by accident when a real estate deal went south. I got into entrepreneurship on the windfall or excitement to become a real estate investor. And while I still am a real estate investor, I didn't actually, start. That's how I started my entrepreneurship journey. That was basically my plan, was to wholesale properties. If you don't know what that is, you basically find a house deeply discounted, somebody who wants to sell their house fast and in dire need, are really looking for full price, and you line them up with a cash buyer who's either going to fix and flip the property or hold on to it for long-term rental income. And that's how I found this deal, or that's how I found this business. And what happened when I started doing that, I seen people on YouTube talking about how easy it was, and that I would, be able to close these large deals, 10, 20, 30, 40,000 within, a few weeks or a few months, and how just easy it was. And to be honest, the concept was easy. The concept was easy, but it wasn't easy. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of persistence. And my very first deal to close, which I made $6,000 on, the deal took me 11 months to actually find. It took me like 8 months to find and 3 months to close. And, that was 11 months in total. And, I thought about many times just giving up. Oh, this isn't working. I'm not getting any leads, no motivated sellers. The leads I were getting, they weren't motivated. They wanted full retail price, and there was no way I could work a deal out with them. But I finally found a deal, and I finally closed it. I persisted until I succeeded. And that's really how you have to approach this business, or any business. Just because the business model is simple doesn't mean it's going to work for you and right out the gate. I've seen some people start this business, and on their first day after taking my coaching, they make not only all their investment back, but they actually make a profit. Or their first week, I had a guy who was only 16, and his first month he made $3,000 profit. Does that happen for everybody? No. Does it happen for most people? No. But some people succeed and most don't. And if you're persistent enough to succeed, you will. But if you give up after one failure or, a week of not finding any product, then you'll most likely quit. But if you stay the course and you stay and persist through the tough times, this business model will change your life. I just had a client in his first month make 5K profit. Now, that's very rare. Usually it doesn't happen, but it can happen. So the reason that most people fail with this business, to really answer the question, is they don't persist. They think that the business is easy, which it is, but they don't see the success that that other people do. They compare themselves to others, which is a huge mistake when it comes to any type of business. Don't compare your results, your success, your winnings with anybody else. You don't know what their story or what their path or what their journey is. And when they don't see the initial success that somebody else does, they give up and say it doesn't work. It does work. This business has changed my life. I've made crazy amounts of money with this business, and you might not see success for your first month, for your first 2 months, for your first 3 months. I actually have a guy who's in my state, not creating competition for me, and he's been doing this for close to a year, and now he's really just getting the results that he deserves. And he's just been persisting and persisting and persisting, and months and months and months he made no money, and now he's starting to see success. So you might not see success right out the gate, but if you keep at it, eventually you'll see success and eventually you'll see results. While everybody else quits, you keep going at anything you want, whether it's to be successful as a medical commodity reseller or you want another business. Keep at it until you see the success and the results you want, and that's really the formula for success in life. Don't quit until you get what you want. Hope that answers your question. If you guys have any questions about medical commodities or how the business works, you can click the first link down in the description below. I have an entire explainer video that explains the business A to Z. If you're still confused after that, go ahead and book a call where you can speak with me or somebody on my team that can explain the business and answer all your questions. I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos on flipping medical commodities. Later.